Hey, what's up, y'all? I know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Today, I'm gonna bring y'all a different subject. It's not on a person. It's not your typical topic. I don't really hear no one speaking out about it, so I will. So let's get straight into it. Okay, the Chicago PD and the EMT, right? So yes, gun violence is the cause of death. That's very common in the Chicago streets. But I also think the police department and the EMT plays a major hand in it as well. Now, before you guys get to thinking about a conspiracy theory, he say, she say, just hear me out, because this is something I observe with my own two eyes. Like, I really did my homework a little bit on it. You see what I'm saying? It's been decades now that young kids been dying left and right in Chicago, mainly due to gun violence. But another problem is the response time that it takes EMT and the police department to respond to the scene. Now, in New York, we got a taste of this because when a member of the Brooklyn Blicky gang was shot and was filmed lying on the floor, bleeding out for more than like way more than enough time, it could have took a police officer standing over him to save his life. It's like they just sat there and watched him as he fought for his life. You see what I'm saying? So now it's to my understanding that police are also taught CPR as a part of their training, but time after time we never see any of them displaying this action. We just see them sitting around watching, looking at the victim. Like, when's the last time you ever saw a police officer do CPR on a shooting victim? I'll wait. Now, that was one case in New York with the I think his name was Nas Blicky, if I'm not mistaken. Rest in peace too as well. Now, that was one subject that we all got to witness in New York. Now in Chicago, it's been reported that plenty of times that police watch a victim bleed out, and on top of that, the EMT took forever to respond. Even when the EMT do get there, they take forever to attend to the victim. And let's keep in mind, all this time the victim is on the floor fighting for his or her life. See what I'm saying? So I got to see it firsthand more recently with the FBG Duck shooting, RIP, where he was recorded as he fought for his life on the ground. Now, remind you, no one helped. The cops got there and just stood over him and looked at him and his friend as they laid there helplessly. All they worry about is making sure everybody gets back, as if anyone's going to be a threat to what's going on in the situation. Parents, civilians, they've been complaining about the Chicago PD and the EMT and their response time before I even paid attention to any of this. So like I said, the FBG Duck situation actually put me onto it, and I'm just sitting there in awe, because I'm really sitting there like, yo, it's taking them forever to really attend to this victim. You see what I'm saying? I counted how long he was on the floor in one video I seen, and I got approximately 9 minutes before they placed FBG Duck in the ambulance. But that also don't account for the overall time it took them to do anything, because the video ended as the ambulance was still on the scene. So who's telling when the ambulance actually left and they actually got to the hospital? You see what I'm saying? Now, watching the video, I also seen the EMT pull up, and before they even attended to Duck's body, it was going back and forth with the police first. Alright? Now, like I said, it was approximately 9 minutes before they placed his body in the ambulance. But I know a lot of y'all sitting there like, yo, 9 minutes, like that's short time. No, 9 minutes when you fighting for your life? 9 minutes fighting for your life is not a long time, bro. I'm telling you, it's not a long time. That reminds me of suffocation. What they say, it takes like 4 minutes or something like that before your body is completely, either 4 to 6 minutes is one of them. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but like I said, at the end of the day, 9 minutes is a long time for somebody that's been shot and they sitting on the floor helpless. You see what I'm saying? And this ain't no conspiracy. Too many people lost their life in Chicago due to bleeding out, and I think it's time someone investigates Chicago PD and the EMT team. Stuff like this made me think back to the EMT worker by the name of Michael Arquero, I don't know, who lived a triple life, right? They say he had 3 aliases. That's what I mean by triple life. The most known, Michael Arquero or whatever, was the one his EMT co-workers knew him as well as his wife and his kids. But to their surprise, after he was involved in a drive-by shooting, they fingerprinted him and realized that he also had 2 other aliases. You see what I'm saying? Which was Larry Myers, and his actual real name, which was Michael Trevisano, whatever, however you say it. I'm gonna leave that link in the description so y'all can check it out yourself and y'all can come to your own conclusion. You see what I'm saying? So my thing is this: if it's that easy for him to do it, It's no telling who else accomplished the same objective, and they are in the Chicago's PD or EMT. Now, in New York, it's been proven that gang members from a number of gangs are part of our police force and correction officers, who also treat their fellow gang members with better treatment than the opposing gang members or just regular civilians, period. That's something to think about. See what I'm saying? Now, something just isn't right in Chicago, and it's been happening for too long. It's not like the government don't know it. You see what I'm saying? Like, why are they making it, why are they delaying on making Chicago a safer place? That's what you gotta realize. Like, Chicago been crazy for the longest, and it's not like they can't do nothing about it. They just choose not to. Alright? Now, I'm not gonna make this video longer than it needs to be, man. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. Maybe I'm bugging or just over exaggerating. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comment box below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so you're notified every time I drop a video. And I'm out.